Welcome back to a great episode here on Exigent Sports, star-studded night tonight. We're excited about our top 5 highlights. Always star-studded. Make sure you tune in for the top 5 highlights. We have the best word of the day that you don't want to miss and the great sentence to go along with that. We also have our Under Armour UA Rise Oak Ridge Bolo Player of the Week. Mr. Maddox Tackett in the building. Our committed player of the week, Adriana King from Alcoa in the building. We also have Coach Fields, one of Coach Fields' finest, Lexi Hammock in the building. We also have Coach Spain. I had his player on last week or a week before, I don't know. We've been doing this show for a long time, Coach. I can't keep up. However, she made that direct link, and we have Coach Spain on here, Corns softball coach, doing great things out there in Corns. And we also have a trio of great athletes from Roane County, Harriman to be exact. And we're talking about Grayson Cries, Cam Anderson, and Zach Mahoney. And I'm excited to have you right here on set with me, Coach Tapp. How you doing, Coach?
Good to be here.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you've been here. Coach, tell me how long you've been coaching.
I've been coaching 32 years.
That's it?
That's it. Started in 1993. 22-year-old young man that ended up being a head coach, right out of college. So I've been doing it quite a while.
Well, that's crazy you said that, because what I try to do here is help the parents and the kids understand what it takes to bridge the gap. You're going from high school to college. What are you going to do after college? And, if you're a great sports player, sports is going to end at some point. What got you into coaching right out of college?
Well, I knew, going on, although I was a star-studded fullback in high school, I knew that was the it for my career. So I went on and got my degree in 4 years, and I helped out some at the high school and did some things and hung around my coaches, Coach Hart, Coach Bailey, Coach Cannon, some of those guys, learned as much as I could. And then at 22, I interviewed and the Lord blessed me. They saw something in me to give me a chance and got, Lord was with me, got in the playoffs that year, first playoff appearance in school history. For Oakdale, it was at Oakdale, so then it just went from there. Right. And again, Harriman is my school. That's where I went to school, my alma mater, and I'm proud to be there and was happy to go back.
Absolutely.
So, been there a while.
Give me some of those names that you coached going to that state championship at Oakdale.
Or that playoff game?
Yes.
Well, one of them's with me. Actually, an assistant coaches the line. He played center for me, Derek Stewart. Had some really good running backs that year. Had a fullback with over 800 yards named Brant Smith, a running back named David Cooney, and Jason Newport.
Cooney. Any kin to the Cooney that just went to Maryville?
I do not believe. Yeah, I guess if it's a football player from Oakdale, that's his dad.
Yeah. Oh,
so if it's the receiver up there, that was his dad. I mean, heck of a running back, really good. T.J. Tilson was my quarterback as a freshman. He works at the Harriman Utility Board, just a great guy. I see him every Sunday at church. So a lot of memories from 1993.
Absolutely. Tell me some of those guys you went to high school with, Coach.
Well, went to high school with several, quarterback there from Harriman named Damian Taylor, ended up at Tennessee Tech. Jamie Burham, he was at our homecoming game. Just a great guy, phenomenal athlete, played running back DB, ended up playing DB at Middle Tennessee State University. So several of those guys graduated with a lineman who has passed on, but Eric Grigsby went to Carson Newman, one of my best friends. Spoke to his mother the other day. She called me at school. Just a great guy. But, a lot of those guys, they say it, kids don't realize how fast time goes by, but you better make the most of it. And those guys that you go to school with and play with, they'll be around years later. They're still your friends for life.
Absolutely. It's always great to make that bond because, like you said, they will be friends for life. Coach, let's talk a little bit about your Harriman Devils football team this year.
Yes, sir.
Start from the bottom about this year and tell us where we are today.
Well, again, these guys have come a long way. We started out, of course, got that big win with Kingston. Mm-hmm. And, each and every week they represent well. There's just our region is so good. 8 teams, and you always have some teams that get left out of the playoffs that honestly deserve to be there.
Right.
They're as good as anyone anywhere, so it's tough. But, I tell my kids I wouldn't want it any other way. If you get in, I want you to earn it.
Absolutely.
And, you got Cofield, Oliver Springs, Rockwood, Midway's got a really good team, and then our kids from Harriman, Greenback's traditionally good. Oakdale's had some good teams. Sunbright's had some really good teams in the past. So it's just an 8-team region that every week you better be ready to play. It's you talk about that with the SEC,
Right.
And those guys, as you see, any of those guys can beat anyone. You've seen that last Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's that way every Friday night in our region. It's just tough. But, again, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of Friday nights, you're going to be on the TV this Friday night. It's the OEB game of the week. We got Rockwood versus Harriman. 7 p.m. is live. Kickoff is at 7:30. How have you prepared for this week?
Well, the young men have come ready. This is a game that's went on over 100 years.
Yeah.
So it's
longest,
the oldest. 106. Yeah, 106 meeting, longest running rivalry in the state. So both communities know what this one's all about.
Yeah.
So to say there's not a little extra juice on both sides, I'd be lying to you.
Absolutely.
These young men from each community are going to come to represent theirs and want to win in the worst way possible. Last year it ended up a 1-point ball game.
Yeah.
So it was a barn burner.
Yeah,
I don't expect anything different.
Ball games
Don't remind me. We had. We were 4 points away from being second in the region and didn't even get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, I've lost a lot of sleep over that. I appreciate you reminding me about that. But, our kicker had hurt his leg and we had to go for 2.
Yeah.
And, of course, he's better now this year. We're kicking extra points and things are back to normal. But, that's the way it goes. We should have just got more 2-point conversions and that's on me. When we're not efficient in something, I just look in the mirror.
That's right.
So
that's right. That's what we do as coaches.
That's the way it is. These kids, they work hard for me every day and do what I expect. So I couldn't be more proud than to be the coach at Harriman. But this Friday night will be big. Not only is it region, but you got that huge rivalry that's involved. 106 years worth. So, again, both communities know what that's all about.
That's awesome. Well, let's talk to some of these guys you brought. Let's take it to the bench. What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
Doing good.
All right, I'm going to start all the way with Zach Mahoney. How you doing, Zach?
Good. How are you?
Good. In the middle, we got Cam Anderson. And then on the other side, we have Grayson Cries. I've been saying your name wrong for many years. It makes me want to cry. So I'm going to start with you, man. Grayson, you are one of the fastest kids in Tennessee.
Try to be.
You are pretty fast. You're elusive. You're slippery. You must have Vaseline on your pads or something that's hard to tackle you. As of right now, we're 7 games in, and Grayson, I have you for a total of 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns.
Sounds about right.
Where's that come from, man? Where's that spark come from?
It comes from really not trying to lose, really. And my dad always tells me, just put it all out there.
Okay, Grace, I remember when you played Tennessee Jays ball. Hold on, I'm going to rewind. I'm going to go back to when my son played for Oliver Springs, and he played against you in football. And I was like, why didn't you tackle him? He said, Daddy, he's really fast. And you're still really, really fast. Do you have any ambitions to play collegiate ball?
Yes, sir.
Have you been to any camps? Maybe got any camp invites?
I've been to Carson Newman a few times.
Nice, nice. So are you making those connections with those coaches?
Yeah, I try.
Good. So that's the most important thing you have. This is your senior year, correct?
Yes, sir.
So make sure you make those connections with those coaches. Don't just go be fast, amazing grace, and make sure that you are connecting with those coaches and tell them why you want to be there. What do you want to be outside of football?
That's what I'm still trying to figure out, to be honest.
Well, you're a great football player, so I hope that you carry on and do the best you can. Make sure you get those camps and make sure they know who you are, right?
Yes, sir.
Not just what you can do, but who you are and why you're there, all right?
Yes, sir.
Cam, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good. Now, are you a sophomore?
No, I'm a junior.
You're a junior this year. You've been playing ball since you was a little bitty. Your body frame has gotten real big, son. You lift weights?
Yes, sir.
You were skinny growing up, man, and I remember you played for the Tennessee Jays one time. We was in Norwood. Somebody threw a pass, and you caught it like Odell Beckham. And I still have that picture, and, man, you couldn't have been 7, 8 years old, maybe 9 at the oldest. You also play basketball, too. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I heard you was the captain of the swim team. Is that true?
No, sir.
But you are a phenomenal athlete. Tell me, what's it like playing for Coach Tinker? I say Coach Tinker. Hey, Coach Tinker's talking about me. He must be watching. Hey, Coach Tinker, how you doing?
Sure he is.
Coach Tapp, what's it been like playing for Coach Tapp?
I mean, it's great. He pushes us well, and he's just a great coach all around. And he really helps us, like, keep our grades up and everything else. And he's willing to help us outside of sports, too.
That's most important. I like that. Thank you, Coach Tapp. I appreciate that. That's great. So, what's your favorite sport, man? Then be honest.
Football.
Football is your favorite sport? Do you want to continue your career on in college playing ball?
Yes.
Do you go to any camps yourself?
No.
So go to camps, right? You have the numbers that if you have what it takes, they're going to come get you, right? You're one of them kids, and you still have one more year to do it. But I highly suggest you to get to some camps. But I do believe you have D1 potential. You remind me of a player named Jermaine Copeland who played there. He could have played any position, just like you. And I hope that you just continue and go to college. And you might not be a quarterback when you get there. You might be a wide receiver or defensive back, who knows. But you do have what it takes. Keep those grades up and push as hard as you can to get to some camps. And if you need some help, please allow me to help you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk to Zach before we go to commercial break real fast. Zach, he's a football maniac. Goodness gracious, Zach, 86 total tackles in 7 games? I asked you when you first got here, do you eat humans in the morning? Man, I love your passion, man. You're a senior this year, correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what is Zach doing in 5 years?
Still trying to figure it out.
What interests you? Like, what does somebody may not know about you outside of sports?
I have no idea. I do it all. A lot of construction work, hunting, fishing, spending time with family.
So good with your hands?
Yeah.
Good. Do you cook?
I can.
You can cook?
I can.
I got a weight problem. I can't wait to eat, so you let me know when you're cooking. Zach, tell me about this football season, man.
Just went into it, senior year. Was out last year, only played 5 games, had injuries. So came into this year, senior year, needed to get the job done. So go into every game, need to get that ball, especially on defense. So I just go out there and try to do my best.
Where does your IQ come from to be able to hone in and find that ball?
Really just all the linebacker coaches that I've had, they've taught me well. Just find the ball, watch all your keys, and just follow your keys, and they'll bring you right to the ball.
Absolutely. Now, do you play any other sports besides football?
No, sir.
I heard you was the captain of the wrestling team.
No.
Well, do you have any collegiate plans?
No.
You don't have any college plans at this moment?
Not right now.
Not right now? Well, whatever you do, be great at it. You know, whatever job you do, make sure you're getting 86 tackles on your job in 7 games, okay?
Yes, sir.
What you do How you do anything is how you do everything. So make sure you put that same effort into everything that you do. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Guys, I really appreciate you guys joining the show. You're amazing. I love watching you guys. I'll definitely be tuned in to you guys this week. And guys, don't forget the OEB game of the week is none other than Harriman versus Rockwood, the longest rivalry in Tennessee, and it's going to be a good one. The gates are going to be filled, so we know that. But for those who can't make it out, 7 o'clock, we're going to go live right here on BBB TV, and the kickoff is at 7:30. But Coach Tapp, he wants to see you there.
Oh, yeah. Love to have you there.
Absolutely.
Should be a great atmosphere.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I appreciate you coming on. Guys, we have to pay a few bills, but we'll be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Entertainment is top notch and the vendors have such cool stuff. It's just fun.
They make it feel like you're a part of the story, and it feels so magical.
At Ferris, we want you to get the most out of your time and end each day feeling good. That's why we pioneered exclusive lawnmower suspension technology, allowing for full-speed mowing, even over the roughest terrain. Grow your business by getting more done in less time with Ferris. Ferris. Work hard, feel good. Found exclusively at independent Ferris dealers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You got to help me with that, Coach.
I'm not the singer. You don't want that.
I do. I want your best shower voice. I'm going to do the first two welcome backs. You do the third one. You ready?
I guess
welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Best shower voice. Hey, that was the coolest, most swag-like welcome back that I've had since I've been on this show.
Must be the first one.
Coach Spain, thank you so much for joining the show.
Yes, sir.
All the way from Corns, came down here to visit. I greatly appreciate it. I've heard great things about you, so to have you in person is an honor. It's a blessing.
Well,
and I want to find out a little bit more about Coach Spain. Who is Coach Michael Spain?
So this is going to be my third season here at Carnes. This is actually my third season doing softball as well. So used to coach high school baseball a couple of years down in North Mississippi in the Memphis area. Grew up in West Tennessee, grew up in Memphis, and then kind of made our way over. My wife's in vet school at UT, so we made our way to East Tennessee and just started applying for some coaching jobs. Knew I needed to get back into coaching and teaching, and so started applying for jobs, ended up at Carnes, and we just hit the ground running from there. So.
Nice. You played baseball when you was younger.
I did. Yep, that's
Little league, middle school, high school.
It's all I've ever done.
college?
Yep. Played freshman year at Christian Brothers University in Memphis. Then I actually stepped away from playing for about 4 or 5 years, and then went back. I moved to Colorado, played at Colorado Christian, and that was when COVID hit, so played a little bit there till they shut the season down. Moved back home to West Tennessee, played as a grad transfer at Freed Hardeman for the fall, ended up with a shoulder injury and figured I probably should go get a job again at that point. I was a little old.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was the old guy playing.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And you've heard me say, I tell everybody, what we do is try to help the kids and the parents bridge the gap on what it takes. What's going to take to make it to college and be successful,
For
right?
sure.
You may not end as a player.
Right.
You may go on to the next, but it's going to end at some point. What inspiration do you give your softball girls, your seniors on their way to college? What is it that you're telling them to prepare them for life?
I think two things, that we always try to do especially is make sure, number one, they're ready to go on to the next level and be successful. It's one thing to just be able to say, we've had X amount of athletes sign to go play at the next level. I think it's a different thing to be able to say we've had athletes go on to the next level and be successful. Not only playing, but in life. That's one thing that we always start our parent meetings with at the beginning of the year is, we want to become good softball players. We want to be successful in the field, but what's more important to me is that, our players become successful members of society. They they're contributing members of society, and they're respectable people. And they're growing up to be good, young men and young women, and so that's our number one priority. But as far as the next level, making sure that having played at the next level at several, Division II level, the NAIA level, going through that process, being able to kind of take some of those experiences and be able to share with the girls and be, hopefully have them prepared to not only just go, but to walk in and be somebody that can contribute and potentially start, early on in their college career. So
absolutely, and that's what it's all about. So, what are your expectations for these girls this year?
This year, man, I'm excited. I think there's a lot of people that are kind of expecting us to maybe be a little bit down. We lost a workhorse on the mound this year. She's playing at LMU this year as a freshman. We lost a good outfielder. We lost a catcher. So we lost some good pieces. Our left fielder from last year will be playing at Roane State this year. Nice. So, but we lost 3 good pieces. But we're also replacing those with some young talent, some talent that's ready to work hard. They're getting after it already, and so I think this year is going to be really exciting. I think we've got opportunity to shock some people who are maybe counting us out already just because of some of the pieces we lost, and so. But these girls, they're starting to expect to win, which is good. It's a big change from what I saw when I first got there. There's a lot of lack of confidence, lack of self, just being proud of themselves, and so now they step on the field and they expect to beat whoever's on the other side of the field. So they're excited, they're working hard, and we're ready to see what this year is going to be about.
Nice, Coach. Tell me your most memorable moment up to today in coaching at Corns.
Ooh. Man, that's a tough one. There's been a lot, but I think that most memorable is, I don't think for me it's a specific moment. I think for me it's after our first year, like I said, just kind of came in and there was a lot of lack of self-esteem on our team, and just seeing that change throughout that first season. We won the district championship for the first time in 12 years that first year. We went on to the region semifinal. We got beat by Heritage, and as a coach, you want to figure out ways we can get better. And sitting in those end of the year meetings with our girls and asking them, what were your thoughts on the season, and hearing some of their responses, in the back of my mind, I'm frustrated, and I'm upset we lost, and I'm trying to figure out how we can get better for next year. And they're talking about the ways that they grew throughout the year, and how much they appreciated things that we had done. And so just kind of taking a second to reflect on, this is way more than wins and losses. This is, we've seen a lot of growth in these kids in a year, and now in 2 years. And so I would say for me that's been the biggest thing. Absolutely,
because I really appreciate what you do. I'm rooting for you. If you have any highlights, send them in. We'll get those girls on our top 5 highlights. So don't forget my swag.
I got you.
All right?
I got you.
We're going to take it to the bench.
I'm Raekwon Watson, Ray, and I'm here today with
Lexi Hammock.
Lexi, what sport do you play?
I play basketball.
What position?
Point guard.
Point guard. I'm a point guard myself. What's a skill set that you have that contributes to the team the most?
I would probably say like my IQ level. I get my team like really involved with the game. I'm able to make sure that everybody's involved and we just get rolling.
Okay. So are you like a primary scorer, or are you just a general?
I mean, I can really do it all, but I like getting my team more involved, you know.
I get what you're saying. How long have you been playing basketball for?
I've been playing basketball since I was 3, so about 14 years.
Do you plan on playing at the next level?
I do, yeah.
What's your dream school?
Well, growing up, I really liked UConn, but I don't really have a dream school. It's whatever fits me best and whatever, like, has what I want to do after college and stuff, you know.
And what is that?
I want to be a physical therapist.
Why?
Because I've been through injuries myself, you know. I tore my ACL my 7th grade year, and then I didn't get to play AAU, and then my 8th grade year, I couldn't play because of that injury, and then going into my freshman year, I tore my meniscus, so I haven't been able to play AAU this year either. So I'd like to, you know, help other people, you know.
No, I get what you're saying. If you could pick a superpower, what superpower would you pick?
Ooh. I'd like to be like invisible.
Why?
Because then I could like be anywhere and nobody would know, you know. I'd like.
Well, you think that help you on the basketball court?
Yeah. Nobody know where I am.
Okay. Well, who is your favorite basketball player of all time?
Okay, women's I like Paige Beckers and Caitlin Clark, and then men's I like LeBron James a lot. I've always liked LeBron.
Okay. What's the passion behind you playing basketball?
I was just 3 years old. Dad put a ball in my hand, you know, and I've been playing since, you know.
Just took off for it?
Just took off, yep.
Okay. I'd like to hear that. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color?
Yeah.
Green.
Why?
Because she likes money. Hey, I'm going to cut in on here for you, Lexi. Thank you for joining the show. First of all, Raekwon, you did an amazing job. Guys, this is the co-host, Raekwon Watson, a.k.a. Ray, but beside him, Lexi Hammock. She's going to join us next week, and it's going to be a high school takeover on Exigent Sports as I will join the bench, and they will take over the show. So we're excited about that. Out there in Cofield, there's something really cool coming up. What's going on in Cofield coming up, guys? It is the Lady Jackets 5K and Fun Run. Cofield Lady Jackets basketball team Saturday, October the 12th, 2024, 8 a.m. Event will start at Lions Club Park. 5K competition run and 1 mile fun run. Scan the QR code right here, right now, to make sure you can get signed up. And Lexi, I'm excited to have you on the show. Thank you. You did very well. I'm excited to see what you're going to do next week when you're interviewing your guests. Guys, I have to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
The entertainment is top notch and the vendors have such cool stuff. It's just fun.
They make it feel like you're a part of the story, and it feels so magical.
In our community, everyone deserves access to quality health care. At the Free Medical Clinic, we offer no-charge medical services to those without insurance. There is never a bill at the Free Medical Clinic. From primary care, preventative care, diagnostics, and specialty care, our dedicated team is here to help. The Free Medical Clinic, taking your fear away from becoming sick or hurt. Go to fmcor.org to become a patient. Remember, there is never a charge for your care. fmcor.org.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower, featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes. Yes. Adriana King is in the building. Oak Ridge, Tennessee native, but it goes to Alcoa.
Yep.
How was that transition from Oak Ridge to Alcoa?
Honestly, I think it was better for me. I made a lot more friends, and everybody, like, the community is way much better for me, and everybody, like, once I walked in, everybody was friends with me.
Embraced you right away.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you've been playing softball since you was like 6 months old or something?
No. I've been playing for like 11, 12 years, so
Yeah.
like 7, 8 years old.
Wow. And you play a lot of travel ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's those travel days in baseball? Are you still going to continue? Is this like just your senior year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you are a committed player of the week.
Yeah.
So tell us about those travel days.
A lot of times in the car. The furthest I've ever played is probably Oklahoma, which was 14 hours away. Yeah.
You drove?
Yeah.
Shut the front door. My goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
But that prepared you for where you are now.
Yes, it did.
On your way, committed player of the week.
Yes.
On your way to Johnson University.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a senior this year. Look at that. Look at that. On your way. Congratulations. Obviously, if you don't have the grades, you can't play.
Right.
Tell us about school.
So, straight A student. My GPA is 3.925.
Dun, 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 dun.
All I can say is, like, you gotta stay on top of your grades.
Yeah.
That's expected out of Coach Bailey at Alcoa. If your grades slip, you don't play at all. So.
What's the coach's name?
Coach Sarah Bailey.
Sarah Bailey. I need you to give me that link to Coach Sarah Bailey.
Okay.
Because I need her on the show. So I took a note. It's right here. I'm starring it.
Okay.
All right. So I need you to make that link happen. I would like to get her on the show. So tell me your expectations going to Johnson. What are you going to do to contribute time you walk on the field?
I'm just going to give my all. The coaches expect a lot out of me. They've been watching me ever since I was 14 years old, so they know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get in, I'm gonna try and get a spot. That's what I want.
You say they've been watching you since you was 14 years old. How did you get the attention of them at such a young age?
They really like my hitting.
Is it from AAU or is it from high school?
Travel ball.
Travel ball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Travel ball is the plug, right?
Right.
But if you really want to go to the next level, travel ball is where you're going to be seen, right, and recognized.
Yeah.
What would you do to encourage the next young lady that's playing softball that wants to play collegiate ball?
Stay on top of your recruiting process. I committed somewhere where I wasn't really, like, wanting to go. I was pressured from, like, a lot of different people in going there, and I didn't follow my heart. But I would tell others, like, follow your heart. Once you're there on a visit, if you feel right, that's where you should go. Just follow your heart. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, so is Johnson where your heart? So
It is.
You decommitted from another place and followed your heart.
Yes, I did.
How about that? That is awesome. Because most people don't have that intuition to do that. They're just
Right.
going to let the pressure build up on them and do something that they don't want. And it's a lifestyle. It's a job, right? And anybody, you've heard plenty of people in your life, I'm sure, like, I got to go to work, right? They don't love their lifestyle. They don't love their job.
Right.
But those who love their lifestyle and their job, they go to work and it's never an issue. They work hard, right? What do you do in the off season? What do you do on your time off?
Usually I go out and hit. Sometimes me and my sister, we go and throw sometimes. That's what we've been doing for the past couple of days.
Your sister play ball too?
Yeah.
Is she as good as you?
Sometimes.
She has potential.
Yeah.
She's younger than you.
Yes.
8th grade?
No, she's a freshman
She's
this
a
year.
freshman? And is she at Alcoa too?
No, she's in Oak Ridge.
So she played ball for Oak Ridge?
Yes, she does.
Wow. But you decided to go to Alcoa because it was a better fit for you at the time.
Yes.
Right. And at this time, your sister, it's a better fit for her here in Oak Ridge.
It is, yeah.
What do you do to support her?
I kind of just give her advice. I've been through a lot at Alcoa with softball, mentally wise. I just try and tell her, like, if you make a mistake, it's okay. Like, you strike out, it's okay. Like, you just have to keep going. Junior year was really hard for me. I struggled a lot with mentality. Wasn't at the best place my junior year, I could say. Came home, cried a lot. Felt like I wasn't good enough to play at the next level. But I'm
Look
committed.
at you now. Look
Yeah.
at you now. Congratulations. Well, that's an awesome story. Tell me one thing about you that someone may not know.
I play pickleball.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Are you better in pickleball than softball?
Sometimes.
Awesome. Where'd you pick that up at?
I go to church with a lot of people who play pickleball.
Yeah.
So I just started playing ever since I went to church.
Now, you said you go to church, and I know you're going to Johnson. Does your faith have a lot to do with your transition to go to Johnson?
Yes, it does.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations again. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
And for those of you that don't know, this is my little cousin.
It is.
This is my little cousin, and I'm excited to have you on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Let's take it to the bench.
Who's it there with?
Maddox Tackett.
AKA Tiger Woods. Tell us about the golf journey.
It was hard, but a lot of practice put in, a lot of hours. Just doing what I love.
You went to the state tournament, didn't you?
Yep.
Tell us about that journey.
It was long. It was windy all the time. Just hard course, but good competition.
What grade are you in?
Freshman.
Freshman. And you won the regions?
Yeah, I won region.
Won region as a freshman. How you think? What do you think your journey is gonna go going forward now? Because as a freshman, you won regions, went to state. What's the next step for you?
Just put it all in God's hands. Just try to do the same thing next year, hopefully. I went out there to win this year, but unfortunately it didn't come out with it. But next year, try to do the same thing.
Gotcha. Is there like a travel for like golf?
Yeah.
AAU? Do you play it?
Yeah, there's like tours and stuff, just junior tours.
Do you play?
Doing a lot, so not really, no.
Gotcha. What all are you doing?
Football, basketball, baseball, archery, and then golf.
Why do you do so much?
Just love the game, love the sports.
Ray, I'm going to cut you off there for a second, Tackett. I heard Tackett, you was a champion in archery?
Yep. National and world.
Wow. Sorry, Ray.
Nah, that's nice. What was that journey like? World? What do you mean by world?
Just every year there's this one big tournament. It's either 3D or indoor. Everybody comes, and you have these own little divisions like classes, and I won my class.
Where do they come from? Like all over the world?
Yeah, all over Texas, Pennsylvania, just everywhere.
Gotcha. Now, you said you play all the different sports. Rank them in order, your favorite to least.
I'll probably go golf, probably football, basketball, archery, baseball, maybe.
Hold up. Now, was that 1 through last?
Yeah.
How archery comes so far down the list and you the best in the world?
Yeah, that's my question.
It really just depends what time of year it is. I like them when it's in that season. It's my favorite.
Well, guys, this is our Bolo Player of the Week. Congratulations on being our Bolo Player of the Week. And our Bolo Player of the Week is brought to you by UA Rise Flag Football of Oak Ridge. UA Rise Flag Football is K through 8th grade youth flag football league that is powered by Under Armour. Oak Ridge is the only location in the state of Tennessee, and they're going on their 4th season this winter. The league is family friendly. It is fun and competitive. Make sure you do your registration at oakridgeflagfootball.com. And our girls division has also recently been announced. So make sure you get signed up and tell them DJ from Exigent Sports sent you. Wow. That Tackett, I didn't know. I knew you was a baller, a basketballer, and I knew you golfed, and I knew you had a little bit of football. I didn't know you played all those daggum sports. I'm like, Ray, why? But, I mean, if you're great at something, continue to be great. Man, I'm super proud of you, buddy, and I expect great things from you this season in basketball. How's it going to be playing for Coach Lance? Are you excited for that?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. This off-season summer ball was really fun. We got a good team this year. We can make a run.
Yeah, I agree. So you don't have any time off. Who pays the gas? I mean, you're always moving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So do you do what? You named a lot of sports. Name something somebody don't know about you.
I don't know. I'm saved.
What is it?
Saved.
Saved and sanctified.
Oh, yeah.
Amen, brother. That is something everybody needs to know and be. So congratulations on that. Thank you for your faith. That means a lot to me. Guys, our Bolo Player of the Week, Mattis Tackett, is, you can just imagine where he's going to be. I'm not even going to ask him. You can just imagine where he's going to be in the next 4 or 5 years. Freshman at Oliver Springs High School, multi-sport athlete, captain of the wrestling team, the swim team, the hockey team, tennis team. He does it all, and I'm going to be here for it. I'm definitely going to be here for it. And we have our committed player of the week, Adriana King, on her way to Johnson. Star-studded night. Can't forget the best co-host in the nation, FYK, Fresh Young King, Ray. Guys, we got to take a break, but we'll be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
We should never lose sight of our health. To keep moving forward, let's not forget everything we've learned. Limit the salty food options. Make your own daily exercise routine. And always receive regular checkups. More than anything, we have learned how important these small steps can make a big difference. So we can all continue to move forward together.
The entertainment is top notch and the vendors have such cool stuff. It's just fun.
They make it feel like you're a part of the story, and it feels so magical.
At Ferris, we want you to get the most out of your time and end each day feeling good. That's why we pioneered exclusive lawnmower suspension technology, allowing for full-speed mowing, even over the roughest terrain. Grow your business by getting more done in less time with Ferris. Ferris. Work hard, feel good. Found exclusively at independent Ferris dealers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back, welcome back,
welcome back.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely better than me. I love when I get somebody in here who can sing, because I just ain't really figured out the note.
Got it
like
from my mama.
Every once in a while I can sing, but it's mostly when I'm sleeping.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Right. Man, you did great over there, man.
Thank you. You took over my last part.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to, but I was shocked about Tackett's, all those different things he did. I had
sports.
Yeah.
A lot of sports.
I mean,
I couldn't even do all that. No.
What in the world? I didn't even know there was an archery, and then he's the best in the world, and then that was like the last thing on the list that he liked to do.
That didn't make no sense.
Well, that's still awesome. I didn't mean to do that, but man, you did great over there. You're natural. You definitely have a career in communications, if you didn't know. And I'll tell you, Ray, when I was in Oak Ridge High School, I took a class called television broadcasting. Mm-hmm. Television broadcasting got me college credit hours to go straight to college, doing video production. And, here I am now doing video production. So if it's something you haven't done, you definitely are great at it. You're a natural talent, your charisma, your spark. It's something that I think you can carry on and you can continue in sports.
Yeah.
So.
And it's crazy because my counselor, we do have a class like that. It's called broadcasting. Mm-hmm. And I love Mr. Kalani. Like, he's one of my favorite teachers to ever walk this earth that has ever had me. And I couldn't take his class this year, like his last class. And we actually do stuff like this. We go to news companies. We do real stories and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't do it because of my AP classes, my dual enrollment classes, my electives, AC. I didn't have no time. It hurt me, but
yeah. Tell Kalani I'm going to be in touch.
Yeah,
because I spoke with him a few times, and he seems to be really cool. Well, let's take it straight to our next level performance, top 5 highlights. Next level performance, 1071 East Tri-County Boulevard, Oliver Springs, 865-730-3030, or Next Level Performance, TN.com. Number 5, here he is again.
Borky.
What?
Get out. Whoa.
What? Look at Leo with the moves.
Where did he get that fast?
I don't know, man. That kid, man, I don't know. I don't know if he works out in the off season, been working on his agility. We always know he had the arm. That's little Ricky Jett trying to get away right there. But Liam is a great leader, man. Again?
Great guy, too.
2 touchdowns. It looks like versus Rockwood. Oh, wow. Oh, that's Midway. I see it on Midway. Great highlights, Lim. Thank you guys for sending that in. This is Camden Rayner. Camden Rayner is a young football player playing out there in Clinton, the youth league out there. And he is a menace to society when it comes to playing ball. He can run the ball.
He out of there. Look at them little legs moving.
And he will go all the way. And he also loves the tackle. I mean, he'll just punish people. And this is a prime example of it right here. You will not go anywhere. We're on all of that. Look at him. Look, sorry, no way. He's just a tough cookie, man. Shout out to Camden Rayner. This is Casey McCamey. Number 3, Casey McCamey. He is a quarterback. He plays for the Tennessee Titans of Anderson County. And I think it's the 9U team that he's on. He's been coached by Chris Miller, and his quarterback coach is none other than the gunslinger, the one and only Tony Colston. And this kid has an arm, and he doesn't mind to look at that. This is padded football. This kid is really throwing that ball. And the Titans, what they do is they have a travel team, so they go out and they play the best. So this is Josh Birch. This kid is phenomenal. He plays with Vaseline on him. He's fast. He's shifty. It's just hard. And he's out there in South Door. So this is a South Door kid that is giving them something to believe in, and the future is bright out there in South Door, because look at that young man right there. He just gets to it. He's slamming people. He's running them down. And when he gets going, he could go. Now, he ain't going all the way, because Josh Birch is not going to let him go. And this is my buddy, number 1, Dawson Williford. D. Willie. Man, this man's stats are phenomenal at Concord Christian. Out there in Concord in the Farragut area for the Lions. He started out as a wide receiver. I think the quarterback went down or something happened with the quarterback situation. So he went back to quarterback where he played last year. And he is just making a huge impact. He was on 5-star prep last week and almost won, but the kid from Anderson County, which they have an amazing fan base out there, it just, that's what he does. And he's always done that. D. Willie is just a monster, and it's not much you can do. Several interceptions this game, several touchdowns. Like, the kid had like over 500 yards, interception, and kickoff return for 99 yards. Like, just a baller out there at Concord Christian School. Senior this year, been on a few visits, so we're excited about Dawson and what they're doing out there. And these top 5 highlights was brought to you by Next Level Performance. Once you go out there, it's at 1071 East Tri-County Boulevard, Oliver Springs. You can call it 865-730-3030, or you can just go to the website, nextlevelperformancetn.com. They have the best training equipment. They have a sauna there. They have trainers. They have professional trainers, basketball, football, baseball, whatever sport that you're involved in, they have what you need to get you prepared. So, and it's at a good cost. So why not go down to Next Level Performance and tell them your boy DJ, Coach DJ sent you. All right. You know what time it is, right? My favorite part of the show.
Word of the day.
The word of the day. Drum roll. Word of the day. The word of the day is Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a noun. Jeremiah refers to a long, cautionary, or angry rant about something. And, you know, I like to use it in a sentence. Coach Reno's Jeremiah about the referees didn't go over well with the TSSAA. Jeremiah. Jeremiah is the word of the day. It's just when you're angry. You can't stop talking about it. You're just upset. Have you ever had a Jeremiah moment?
No, my mama has.
Oh, my God.
My mama has most definitely Jeremiah.
So Last week it was ossified. This week is Jeremiah. And I'm hoping that you're going to take these words to school with you. And I hope Miss Keese is watching. She's having a Jeremiah moment right now. Oh, my goodness. That was good, boy. I know my mama has. That was good. Jeremiah is the word of the day. And it's just when you go on a crazy rant, you just upset about it and just can't get over it. So it's a lack of supply or something like that. And it's just what it is. So Jeremiah is the word of the day. So make sure you add that into your vocabulary, especially when you go back to school. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got you.
That's when you go back to school. And then this week we have our OEB game of the week. It's going to be Rockwood versus Harriman. That game is going to be live. That's October 11th, and it's going to be live. BBBTV12.com. You can catch it, and it's live at 7 p.m. That's when you're going to start hearing the talk. That's when you're going to start seeing them walk. But the kickoff is at 7:30. Replays will play on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, but you can always catch it live right there. Facebook, YouTube. You can go on your Roku and download Boxcast, your Fire TV and download Boxcast. Look up BBB Communication to pull right up. But it's also going to be live and replayed on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday on BBB TV, Xfinity, Channel 1086. The longest rival in Tennessee. Over 106 games played.
I'm going to be at that game.
You going to that game?
Yeah, I'm going to be at that game.
That is going to be a game. We had 3 of their athletes here, and I've coached 2 of them. And I just met Zach today. Zach, I have notes on Zach. Zach has 86 total tackles.
86?
In 7 games. 86.
What position did he play? Linebacker?
He plays eat people. And Grayson, who is their running back, in 7 games has over 1,500 yards and 18 touchdowns. Cam Anderson, who is their quarterback, has 500-plus in passing, 500-plus in rushing, over 1,000 yards in passing and rushing in 7 games. These kids are monsters.
They just got dogs out there.
They got dogs out there. And then they just had the kid at Rockwood who just won 5-star player of the week. And he's a dog, too. So that's going to be a game. The gate's going to be full, and it's going to be a good one to go to. Guys, make sure you guys go out there. Now, have you heard about the reclassifications?
Yes.
Oak Ridge is bumping up. They're going to 6A in football. I think Harriman is the largest school in 1A and 351 in football, right? So they're the largest school with numbers in 1A. But Wartburg is going down to 1A from where they are. So I think that's going to be a good thing. Maybe not for them. But it's going to be interesting next year. And if I'm not mistaken, the TSSAA, they make those. Is that right, Brad? They make those rules? So, Coach Rain didn't say we're going up to 6A.
Yeah.
This is something that came from the TSSAA saying you're moving up. So
300 teams divided equally between 6 classes.
300 teams divided equally. Wow. So, I mean, that puts them up there with Maryville and Oakland. Right? Right. They haven't been a dominant team in 5A. And that's, your West Powell.
Yeah.
But so now they're going to move on up. So, but they have some studs to do it. That sophomore class that they have right now, freshman class that they have, is going to be great. And all those juniors, they're going to be prepared. So, anything can happen. And they scrimmaged against Maryville, and they did well. So, but guys, this is the show. Jeremiah is the word of the day. My co-host, Ray in the building. Me, Coach DJ. Guys, thank you. Make sure you come back next week. We love you. Have a blessed night.